Okay, so Mark chapter 5, starting at verse 25, we are talking about the woman with the issue of blood. Now, a certain woman had a flow of blood for 12 years and had suffered many things from many physicians. She had spent all that she had, and she was no better, but grew worse. When she heard that Jesus was coming, she came behind him in the crowd and touched his garment, for she said, "If only I may touch his clothes, I shall be made well."
Amen.
Immediately, the fountain of blood was dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed of her affliction. And Jesus, immediately knowing in himself that power had gone out of him, turned around in the crowd and said, "Who touched my clothes?" But the disciples said to him, "You see the multitude thronging you, and you say, 'Who touched me?'" But there was a difference. And he looked around to see her who had done this thing. But the woman, fearing and trembling, knowing what had happened to her, came and fell down before him and told him the whole truth. And he said to her, "Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be healed of your affliction." Now, it took great courage for this woman to do what she had to do. She had to be totally desperate, because at that time, in the Bible, in this time in history, for a woman to go out with the issue of blood, she was considered unclean.
That's correct.
This was horrible. If somebody knew, they would be yelling, "Unclean, unclean." She was not supposed to come in contact with other people. But her desperation was such that she knew he was coming, and she knew, if I can just touch, this is her faith, if I can just touch the hem of his garment, I know I will be made well. So when he felt the power go out of him, of course all these people are bumping and they're touching him. It was different. Her faith grabbed a hold. Yes. And it said he felt power go out from him, because it was her faith that she knew that if she could touch the hem of his garment, she would be made well. So
yes,
this is the desperation we're talking about. Only God can do this.